Hi Pisces. So this is your weekend read. Exceptionally, I cannot be here this weekend, so I wanted to make sure that you had some content as we are approaching this full moon in Pisces. It's really significant. Don't worry, I'm not disappearing, I'm not going anywhere. Actually, I am preparing a trip, but I will tell you more next week. I am moving myself, but I'll be back after this weekend on Monday, and we'll be back to dailies. I have here some oracles, and we'll get into some tarot as well. Okay, so it will be mixed today. Pisces, number 45 and 55. No, 33 and 55 are really significant. 44 was for Friday reading, which is, you know, the frequencies are here for the whole weekend. Important when it comes to 33, heaven sent. This attunement to higher frequencies with this full moon in Pisces is going to be very heightened, Pisces. It seems that as you're shifting a lot right now, and it might bring some butterflies in your stomach that might feel like fear, but it's also excitement. You might feel both at the same time, some sadness, a lot of emotions, but at the same time a sense of clarity will be coming this weekend as this full moon approaches. You have clarity here as well. You got the sword that came through, Ace of Sword, Pisces. This is divine insight, clarity. So make sure that you are resting in your own, that you can meditate, because you had the 6th chakra. Archangel Metatron might be with you. And talking about the third eye, visions coming through. As you are healing, Pisces, you are also elevating to a certain knowledge, esoteric knowledge of the spiritual mysteries, mysticism. Anima Mundi came through, which relates to the connectedness within all things. And that no longer being something abstract or something you read or intellectual, but something that you start to feel, Pisces. You had this card here. What do you feel? So this might be you juggling, having a decision to make. You have indecision that came through here, which has been very prominent, you know, the last few weeks. Not sure what will bring you this happiness. The happiness is your energy, is in your energetic field, but you're still not sure, because it says on those two here, unknown. So you are moving on from something here. It could be in the fall, which is, we're almost there, right? After the full moon Pisces, getting into the equinox in Libra season, which, you know, October is going to see things moving, shifting. It's a new season. It's the fall. You're moving on definitely first from something towards something else. It could be physical, but it could also be internal. And I think for a lot of us Pisces, it is internal, which brings external moves. What do you feel, Pisces? It's no longer about juggling within your thoughts. It's about going deeper so that you can get the insight needed, right? Use the power of this full moon in Pisces to go higher in your frequencies. Now, we have here releasing allegiances, yeah? You're releasing this past, number 10, completion of your cycle, which by the way becomes the one, which the one is the sun. As you release what no longer serves you, Pisces, what is no longer aligned, you get your happiness. You are able to bring this legacy of light that you're working towards. This weekend, Pisces, has to do with accepting yourself completely. You got Inanna with our divine feminines here. The queen, the queen of the sky and the earth. I have nothing to hide. I see myself and accept myself the way I am, Pisces. Look at that. It's becoming you fully and accepting yourself as the beauty that you are, the life that you are, Pisces, and no longer trying to fit in or trying to be different or trying to adapt so much, being this chameleon in situations in your life, whether they are romantic, business-wise, whatever it is, however you show up in the world, Pisces. It's coming back to your natural self, really. And that's the most beautiful thing, because when someone reaches the depth of who they truly are and they are in full acceptance of who they are, that's what we call true love, Pisces, is recognizing the worth, the simple manifestation of your natural self. And you're part of nature. You are nature yourself. Here you got Diana, the queen of nature. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. Yeah, there's no judgment there, right? Look, free from judgment, free to love. When you stop judging yourself every second about what did you do, what did you not do, how you should have been with that person, what's, you know, Pisces, it's like too much. You're putting an end to that. And you know, the tree is a tree. It's alive, but there's no ego in it, right? And we are also a tree. That's the reality of it. All of the other garbage, you know, is an illusion. It's like it comes and goes. It's like poof. 1 minute you're here, 1 minute it's gone. Yeah. So they're saying here, the frequency of love is my first language, my natural language. It is true, Pisces. Love, true love, is when you live completely in alignment with who you are and you allow that expression. Very simply, it's really coming back to simple, Pisces. Yeah, because Pisces can get very, very, very crazy in the mind. It's our power, but it's our curse as well. It's the power of creativity, of imagination that we have. We can go so far and so deep. But we need to recognize how to use that power so that it doesn't overpower us. Yeah. We want to use it for creating beauty. We don't want to use it to destroy ourselves. Okay? So the big thing also this weekend, Pisces, is this inner child attunement. Go within, listen, loving parenting. It's reparenting yourself all over again, Pisces. That's your key to your freedom. Healed inner child, create inner safety, self-kindness, this inner safety, Pisces, that you haven't felt, or maybe you're feeling very unsettled at this time, feeling very insecure. Maybe it is because you're moving and changing spaces, so that can bring a lot of vulnerability because we are not in our, you know, space. But that's also triggering you to find your own inner safety in any place you find yourself in any relationship you find yourself in any conversation or communication you find yourself in, where you stand your ground and you stand in your spiritual strength, Pisces. No longer suffering in silence. It's like there's a way of speaking up your truth without being aggressive. Yeah, there is a situation here coming through a lot about a specific romantic relationship that I want to talk about here. You have here yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, pinning. So this attachment, the separation that had to take place falling in love, kissing the divine in another and yourself. So a lot of love here, Pisces. And then here, I love this card, vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So for a lot of us, it's very hard to open our heart that was wounded over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, Pisces. But maybe now that you are healing, it says healed inner child. It's done. It's the past. You have released this. So as you get into this inner safety, you can become vulnerable. That's a paradox. Because if you feel wounded, you will close yourself to love. And that's not allowing you to live life because you're closed off. It's your general frequency trying to protect yourself. When we say protecting yourself, Pisces, it's not putting the walls around you, putting up walls. It's finding the balance within you. This sense of I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm feeling warm, I'm feeling love, I'm okay, alone, not alone. I'm a whole being. I accept myself the way I am, like she was saying before. My only frequency is love. I find love in nature. Maybe that's something you need to go to Pisces, to rejuvenate yourself with all the emotions and turbulences and storms that this full moon can bring this weekend. A need to really come back, Pisces, here. You have here farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So confirming how significant this weekend is, Pisces. How significant your energy field adjustment is needed and important. You have aura cleansing and health. Your frequency. And what is a higher frequency? It is simply when you feel good inside yourself. When you feel like this, like if you had a mother that had unconditional love for you. And this you bring to you, Pisces, and it's also you surrendering. Once you surrender completely deeply, you will feel this unconditional love. Thank God. 55. You're not afraid, Pisces. You're no longer afraid because you are full of this love. It's going deeper than yourself. Get over your self-consciousness, your ego, all of that shadow, all of those anxieties that come from the heart chakra, those issues that have not enabled you to be able to celebrate, to be lighter, to enjoy life, your own happiness, and that has blocked you from reclaiming your art, being creative. When we're closed off, we cannot create, Pisces. When we're closed off, that's why love is the frequency. The primordial frequency is the first frequency that comes from the mother, the moon. It's very significant, especially Pisces moon is this compassion, this unconditional love, and this higher frequency. You have start anew, celebrate you this weekend, Pisces. Don't be afraid of starting over again, like a new person. Celebrate you. Maybe you will be in the midst of celebration or whatever. Celebrate you. If there's no one around you, celebrate you. You. Celebrate. Feel the love within. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Feel the wind, the air. Feel. You will start in nature, you will start feeling this love slowly but surely in your heart for no reason at all. That's the most important. For no reason at all coming through. This is a deep love. It's not from an external person. And once you find this love within, you won't have so much of this yearning for the other. Because you will be full. Yeah, you can feel. You can acknowledge your feeling. You can acknowledge the loss of separation, undesired separation here. You had to go a certain route, different path at this time than the other person. But this is happening for a reason, Pisces. It's that in this moment, probably, it is testing you and testing your strength, the spiritual strength, and seeing how much, by the way, we have 9 and 9 here, how much you can fall in love with yourself, how deep. And you will see, Pisces, once that's ingrained completely, fully in you, the universe won't need to test you anymore. It will bring you only joy, life, love, light towards you within the right people. And maybe a reunion with this person as well in the future, or soon, or whichever. But there's a need to let go, to cut the cord, the energetic cord. You need to live in the present moment. The present moment is the magic of life. If you are in the past or attaching to that person, when they are here, when you're communicating with them, they can be love. But then you need to, there's a next moment where it's you and it's something else. Yeah, it cannot be obsession, 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 suffering. Yeah, Pisces, you have here, look at how full of herself she is in a beautiful way, and joy. You have the 2 dolphins here, you have the dove of peace. She has the key in her hand, temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, Pisces, treating as sacred, treating yourself as sacred, Pisces, in the center of your world. Remember, she's holding this key, and this key here, the baby is holding the key. Again, the key to your freedom. Heal the inner child. Create inner safety, self-kindness. This is the key. Returning to your own temple, Pisces. Here, yeah? Now you have maybe communication coming in this weekend. We have the 5th chakra and the 3rd chakra that came in 2 different decks. It could be talking, it could have to do with, you know, this particular person, because you have love begins and happy family here. But again, you have this choose wisely card. And look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, and the 2 coming out here, so 6 and 7, are those 2 birds soaring, rising towards the light. If this is a soulmate connection, very possible. Choose the light, Pisces. Whatever it is, choose the light. Shine the light. And that might be for a while by yourself, going towards your prosperity. Inspiration here, Pisces. Lighting up the fire of your heart within, and finding and letting this fire warm you up, make you feel safe, Pisces. We do have the offering and the king. That's why I was talking about the relationship. We did have the queen coming in yesterday on Friday in the same deck. 2 different reads. So that could be an offering from a king here. A definitely strong fire sign. Could be Aries, the king, offering you something. It could be small, it could be big. But the biggest offering that can come through, Pisces, this weekend is through your psychic abilities and through your connection to spirit guides, and finding your willpower, your creativity, fertility as you heal. Okay, Pisces? And yeah, it's not easy. It needs courage. But you can do this, Pisces. You're doing it. Healing the inner child. You have the womb that came here. I love this card. finding the one, Pisces, the one within you, the one in all things, being connected to all, knowing that you're an intrinsic part of all, and you're not to be belittled. You are an important I was going to say tear in the ocean, but it's a drop. But if you have to cry, cry, Pisces. You're an important drop in this ocean. The ocean needs every single drop to be an ocean. It cannot be an ocean without all the drops. If there's one drop missing, the ocean is not full. You see what I mean? And so as you go through this process here, Pisces, this weekend, you have breathing, really important. Ground, feel sensations, purity, clarity, expression. So definite clarity coming in as you allow yourself to feel deeper, Pisces, and heal. Whether this offer comes now or later in your life, it will come, Pisces. Love will come to you if you are this love. If you are completely, fully healed once and for all, where there's no way that you can get out of yourself anymore. And that takes a while. That takes profound healing and mindfulness, because once we think we are in that, we are triggered by the relationships. Maybe the right one is here. Maybe the right love, the true love of your life is here. And that has been triggering you a whole lot. Testing how deep you are, how high you are, Pisces, okay? So use this energy this weekend. Let's get into your tarot. Just gonna wipe this mess here. It always becomes a mess, but it's because the energy flows and I have to read the way it comes. I cannot stop the flow, Pisces. That's why it wouldn't make sense for you to see all the cards here, because it's just chaos. Clarity comes through the channel. Okay. Here we are. So remember, Pisces, you are enough. You are a goddess, Pisces. And you did have, wherever you're going, if you're going on the pilgrimage, we did have the pilgrim card coming up there. You have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So if you felt in your heart, I want to go this way, I want to go that way. You know, you don't know why, but you want to go to that country, or you want to go, you know, wherever. Trust. There's no right or wrong. Whatever path you take will bring you home. You have home here. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. You're longing. But remember, home is here inside, Pisces. Yeah. Some of you might experience with this, the power of this full moon, the blue flame, spontaneous awakenings, activation, integration time. Very powerful activations at this time, Pisces. So that is why you need to really rest, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest in the water, maybe take a good warm shower, whatever you need to do, Pisces. Okay? Alright. Let's see what major arcana comes through, and then we'll get into a 3-line spread, which is a 9-card spread. That's a lot. You have the Chariot, Death and Rebirth. Nothing less than that, Pisces. And the Hermit. Yeah, going through this process, beautiful awakening, rebirth. Needing this time alone, Pisces. Okay? Death is inner death, death of ego. Hurts, Pisces, deeply. Like, I don't think I've ever... No, I haven't experienced anything like that. It feels like you're dying. You're really feeling that you're dying. Like, you don't even know who you are anymore. You are feeling extremely vulnerable. It might happen really at the worst times in your life. And it feels like the emotions are so deep that you can't even move your body if it can feel that way. Like you want to cry, but you don't know. At the same time, there's excitement. It's very strange, Pisces, but don't judge it. Welcome whatever it is here. Thank God. Have gratitude for what is happening, because you are going to get out of this on the other side. There is another side, Pisces. There's a death and there's a rebirth. It's not just death. It's starting anew, Pisces. From this caterpillar to this butterfly. Freedom. A freedom that you've never experienced before. A joy of living that you've never experienced before. So it is worth it, Pisces. Just stay strong, yeah? So we have the Four of Pentacles here. Holding on to something. You have death underneath. Yeah, and the Four of Swords behind. Reverse. So there's a need, as you're going through this death process, Pisces, you really need to rest, okay? We just mentioned that, but it's very crucial because you are going towards stiller waters. You have Six of Swords. Like I told you, there is an after death. But here, whatever you were holding on to needs to go. It just needs to go now. It's like clean slate. The sword is clarity. It has to go. Yeah? And look, you're starting with a new beginning, Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, a new committed beginning, solid foundation, a new start, a new life, a new cycle. Yeah, as you have the Queen of Swords behind, as you have cut what doesn't serve you, this comes through, Pisces. A new life. Being reborn. We were talking about the womb before, yeah? Being reborn, Pisces. Two of Wands. And the star. Beautiful. So, Pisces, the Two of Wands. You're planning something. This indecision card, you're at a crossroad. But you're asked to follow your star. What you feel. What makes you feel alive. You're healing. We have the moon here. You, number 18 again coming through. You're healing those deep emotions like we just saw. And underneath, needing strength, you have the Strength card. So you're going through those three major arcanas right there, back to back, Pisces. The moon and the star, cosmos, feminine energy. And here it's a feminine that is taming this lion. You're achieving the power of the feminine, Pisces. Recognizing that in you. As you heal and focus on this depth here, Pisces, clarity will come. As we saw in the Oracle cards. Whatever crossroad you're finding yourself at, you're starting to see this new beginning arise for you. That's the planning stage. see what, guys. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. No longer lingering in the regrets of the past, the emotions of the past. This one wants to come. Seven of Wands in reverse. Needing to stand your ground, Pisces. You might be a little bit defensive here as well when it comes to what path to take. When it comes to this new beginning, but it's given by the divine, Pisces. Why are you defending yourself from it? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's frustration here. Four of Cups, Pisces. And Three of Swords. The heartaches, the wounds. Are not enabling you to see the fourth cup given by the divine. It's right underneath the Ace of Pentacles, Pisces. You're hesitating. Let's continue. When really four is stable foundation. When it comes to the emotions, it will be fulfilling to go on that route. You have the King of Pentacles in the center of your read. Beautiful energy, very committed, mature, masculine here. It could be you as well, but I feel it's another person here that has this pentacle in the hand. I feel they want to bring you, they are offering you, we saw offering before, this whole new beginning, committed, long term. But underneath, what do we have? The Eight of Swords. A dear Eight of Swords. Being too much in your head. This is bringing you a lot of mental overactivity, over-analyzing, maybe sabotaging, being yourself, self-prison, self-imprisonment. This could also be this king who is wanting to bring this new offer, but is very, very much in their head. And there's a lot of anxiety here. And this person might be themselves in their life at a crossroad. That might be why it's so hard for them. Because when you have such change, death, as we just saw, I mean, you know how it feels. When you have to change your whole physical life, you live 40 years somewhere, or you had another family or something, and you need to change the whole, everything. That can bring, a little bit of defensiveness here. Nine of Pentacles behind. So this would be very fruitful, very abundant. Yeah, it's commitment, guys. You have the Hierophant. And you have the Ten of Cups, Pisces. Look. I mean, this is beautiful. Total emotional fulfillment, family, just feeling good. You have the Strength underneath. And what is this? That's the Six of Cups. So, in reverse. So, a need to go to calmer waters here. There's maybe a need, a move needed. And a lot of strength. And a strength needed to get to this Ten of Cups. And a need for a change of perspective. Either you or the other person or both. There's a standstill here. Something is not moving because maybe there is too much mental conflict that is just stalling this. But underneath, I see the Prince of Wands here. Maybe a fire sign, but a very passionate offer coming in. Yeah, a little bit, not so mature here. A little bit needing some growth. but beautiful. So let's see what came up here. You have the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Wands here, Pisces. Okay, so from the Two of Wands that we had before, just at the planning stages, now we're getting into the three. So here there's a starting of action. But the Hierophant and the Five of Wands came reverse. I think there's been a lot of drama. This is, by the way, 5-5. We had 55 behind the oracles. Maybe there has been needing to be a divorce or separation here. A lot of drama involved concerning a certain commitment. And that might have been the issue why there hasn't been so much movement forward. I mean, the Three of Wands, I believe, did come in reverse. So to be able to move forward, to see your ships coming in, or that person, there needs to be this huge shift, 55 here, when it comes to a certain commitment, which is bringing a lot of drama, a lot of anxiety. I'm feeling a lot of ego issue, competition. Let's continue. I want to see here. But that's what it is to go through. That's why there was so much inner strength needed underneath, is that to go through to get to this Ten of Cups, there's a need to go through all this motion for this king. But they hold this new pentacle. They know they have this pentacle for you, but there's all this behind them. Maybe they were in a very conventional situation before, and to leave it is gonna be like a huge drama. Princess of Pentacle, Pisces. This is you. Both looking into the same direction. But I'm feeling this Princess of Pentacle a little bit sad. Sunflowers, I'm seeing. You both have that on your dresses. The king and the princess. You're both holding that coin, Pisces. Oh, and look, I'm looking, and then you saw me shuffling. We still have the Ten of Cups here, Pisces, underlying. So you both have this coin at your heart center, Pisces. You have the same dress. You have the same... I mean, this is beautiful. It feels that maybe this king has those commitments that are difficult to let go of. But obviously this pentacle that we started with is for you, Pisces. For this feminine. What is underneath? Yeah, still this need to move to calmer waters. To move to calmer waters, a need for strength here. I think that you're moving on, Pisces. You have to move on at this time. Six of Cups in reverse here. Because this is just not moving. It's a bit stuck at this time. And you feel like by moving on, you know, that might unblock things, which it feels like it's hard to move on. The separation we saw before is undesired. But this, paradoxically, will bring the Ten of Cups. So that brings union. It brings family, and it brings rebirth within this relationship. So there's a definite transformation happening in this relationship. It's very solid. It's for the long term. the king has seen the cup. They know they don't want to pass this cup. This pentacle is very close to their chest. At this time, just a little bit of defensiveness because they have to go through just so much that it's hard. But there's love here, Pisces. This masculine is definitely going through that process. You are probably needing to be in your hermit mode as well. So just continuing on this path. I just want to take a little bit more. Yeah, the devil. All the toxic stuff. There's an attachment. You both have a soul attachment, which is not bad. You know, devil, it doesn't have to be devil. There's an attachment here, and maybe you guys need to work on the codependency thing, which is maybe that is why the universe is making it impossible for you to be together at this time, so that there can be more death and more transformation, more you finding more your wholeness, Pisces, getting rid of that codependency so that things can actually move forward. Because it's energy. All this is energy. When you're attached, there's like a blockage in energy. It doesn't flow so much because you're not whole. So for this to be fruitful, for this new whole beginning to start, there's a need for both of you to come to, especially you Pisces, I'm feeling, to come to a point where you're more sane and healthy within yourself, where you have healed your inner child. You feel safe with nobody around. And it could be also that this person, whatever commitment they've been in before, you know, there's this codependency thing with this other person they are with. It could be material, you know. But yeah, definitely still needing to move towards calmer waters here. More balanced. What is this devil? What is this devil? Yeah, this devil. Needing to tame the lion, the masculine. So it's the feminine needs to become stronger here. Nine of Wands. It hasn't been easy, Pisces. Don't give up. Don't give up. And it's not easy for this masculine if that's the case. The King of Wands. Yeah, fire sign. Definitely. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this fire sign. I think we saw it in another, completely other deck yesterday. This fire sign, this King of Wands. Entrepreneur, very passionate. That wants to take action. But there's this feeling abandoned card behind. I think they are afraid that that's again this toxic energies within us. You know, this that needs to be healed. Both of you are mirroring each other, I think, needing to heal this because you have this attachment. You're attached, and so both of you are trying to figure out how to become whole again. The Seven of Wands, how to be in your full power and still go through and have a solid commitment that is not just fire and passion, but it's going to be for the long term. There's this fear, this nervousness around this. But look, there's justice here coming through. And the world, a whole new cycle that is going to be fair. Both going to be fair to each other. This could have to do with the legal matters as well when it comes to maybe a divorce. Yeah. Pisces, that's what I was feeling. So yeah, okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, so this is going to be very fruitful, very abundant relationship. Definitely talking about relationship here because we have the Queen of Wands showing up. The counterpart. Yeah? Okay? So feminine and masculine. Divinely guided to each other. This bond is taking a lot of courage for you guys to go through this right now. And you have the Lovers and the Hermit. Look at this. And those two cards really go well together, actually. Look at this. And we start with the Hermit underneath, yeah? So, those two lovers know their soulmates, know it's, you know, this infinity symbol. They have met in a past life. It's divinely guided. You have this angel here. You're supposed to be together. But somehow there's a need to go within. Both of you, I feel. Hermit, remember? Both of you are going through this death process. But going into Hermit mode a little bit is going to bring the completion of a cycle. As you both tap into more inner strength, you get the Sun, Pisces. And we have the Lovers underneath. So all blessing, happiness, everything you could desire. So you are going towards that, but right now you're in the process of Hermit mode and needing more strength within each of you. The light will be found, Pisces, within, as you both heal your inner child's wounds and fear of separation and abandonment. It will be beautiful. This is two people that are supposed to be together. But both need to find, from two, it goes to one, yeah? From those two, it goes to the Hermit. Both need to find the light within themselves. And then it brings the abundance. Nine of Pentacles here. And this masculine needs to cut something from their life. And it was a Two of Cups in reverse. There's a certain connection that needs to be cut through before they can move towards you, Pisces. That's what I'm seeing here. And we have Judgment. Even give and take, Six of Pentacles. So it will get to that point, Pisces, but right now there's a lot of head space. Not a lot of space in the head, actually, needing more when it comes to this union. Both are having anxiety and it's not helping right now. Yeah? Let's get, I'm gonna get, yeah. But you can both start anew. You are doing so, Pisces. Remember, it's a death and rebirth. It's a commitment given by the divine. Two people that are of the same suit. The Lovers, Pisces. But from so much passion, there's a need to regroup within for this to work out energetically. And this whole situation of the masculine that needs to be cleared out as well is just triggering the both of you. It's testing your strengths. Both of you. How can the old be given up for the new? And trusting in this long term. So being alone, Pisces, is a gift that you give to the other and to yourself, okay? It's a gift of love, actually. It's not a rejection. I think you both need to understand that it's not a rejection. And for that, there's a need to find the love, unconditional love here. As I'm saying that, the cosmic heart, it came through, Pisces. Okay, so underneath you have lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So whatever unalignment was in the life of this masculine needs to go. Maybe it's the particular commitment or family they had and they need to leave that. For you, it's anything toxic that needs to be let go of internally. Or you too, maybe you have to let go of the situation. But questioning everything. Yeah? Awakening, Pisces. Now, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Oh, I love this card, Pisces. This is it, devotion, Pisces. Devote yourself. The Hierophant is also spiritual commitment, growth. Come back to this spiritual force of yours. This pure love within you. Where you surrender you to higher cause. That is your strength. Because when you bathe in that love, Pisces, which is beautiful, doesn't need any external trigger for it to be here. It's a permanence of bliss. You're always in this love. You're full. So you don't need anyone. Anybody else is going to be, as passionate as it is going to be the cherry on the cake. Yeah. But they're not the cake. You are the cake. You know? So you are in this love. And you live your life as this love. And that's it. And the rest happens or doesn't happen. Yeah? And this is the healing you're going through. The deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay, Pisces, this is what you're going through. If you're feeling any symptoms, you know, of those heavy emotions, all of this, remember, devote yourself to higher than you. Let go of you. That's what you need to move on from yourself. But you know what I mean. Moving on from the egoic self, the identity, the personality. You surrender to your soul, which is your spirit, which is connected to all. Remember Anima Mundi? You surrender to beyond you, which is you. But it's not the little you, it's the big you. Yeah, Pisces. So inside you find this. And then there's no inside or outside. This love within is, you radiate this all over. It's not even for a single person. There will be a special person maybe. But it's no longer personalized so much. There's no longer this attachment of the body, of the, yeah, because that always it will never be permanent. Or it can be here for a long term, yeah, but it can transform. Everybody goes through their own transformation and need their own solitude and space. So you cannot take hold of someone, control someone, or nobody can control you. This is an illusion, and this is the devil energy. So let go, because you don't own anyone and nobody owns you. You don't even own your own body. So you can safely, Pisces, let go. Because the most beautiful and profound love is found here, Pisces. Okay? I love you. Please do take care. I'll see you Monday. Ciao, ciao.